You fucking.
Hello guys, Craft here to do another toy review on these two Ben Reilly Spider-Man. One Chasm, one is just, the Spider-Man Beyond. And now, to be honest with you, I'm not really too happy with the box here that they gave us here, I'm happy with the packaging. This is how Chasm look. Read that if you like. Pause if you like. And that is it. You can see the little measly thing that they gave us. It's not a lot, which I will get into when the time comes. And then here's Spider-Man Beyond. You can look at that. Get that inside the box. You can read that if you like. Pause it if you like. But that is it. This is what it's give us. The box itself, to me, is kind of bland. I actually like the city lines of the retro, the retro card boxes. And it's inspired from the animated series, it takes you back to Toy Biz days, But this is, I know they're doing something new. I'm just not a fan of it. I wish they still kept it during the city, so let's get these guys out the box or the packaging and see what makes them tick, because I'll be frank with you guys, I'm not a fan of what they did, and we'll get into that. Here are both characters out of the packaging. You got our Spider-Man Beyond, and you got our Chasm here. Now, don't get me wrong, like the costume, how they show it in the comics, I love the costume. I actually love both of their costumes. It's just, I feel like Hasbro just kind of just didn't know what to do with it or something. I don't know. So I feel like they gave us the wrong costume.
You blew it.
For this character. They could have did so much more of a Chasm, but here I feel like this should have been a little darker blue. The spider designs probably should have been over his arms here. They should have did that. I think his eyes are too big. It's like he was looking at Jenny Godby and just god damn, That's what he looked like he was doing, staring at her ass or something. I don't know. And then the boots are wrong, because he got the little in between line in the middle for the boots. But I'm not really a fan of how Hasbro did it. Hopefully one day we get a redo. They come with more sets, make it a deluxe. Cause it will sell. It's Spider-Man. It will sell. So with that out of the way, I'm just gonna start off with him first, and we get to Chasm, in a bit. So here he is. As you should know, he's penless. See? It's penless. Pretty cool. Got all the new penless technology. It's awesome. And as you can see, he looked like he's based on, his toe articulation here. So he got to be based on the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. That's that's the new baby. So they give him that body. So let's get into the articulation here. So you can spin the head all around. You can look up that far, and you can look down only that far. Not too much. He can T-pose. Got bicep swivel here. Double jointed elbows. You gotta be careful. These guys are new. There you go. See, he got it. He did it. So he did it. We got it. All good. He can twist at the wrist. He can bend at the wrist. So you got that. Now you can move this around here. He can go that far back, and not really that far forward, but he can go that far. But you gotta work on him because he's a new figure. So there you go. So you got that. So you got drop down. No, I don't like you got drop down. I thought he probably had to drop down legs, but you got a little thigh cut here, so you can swivel at the thigh. Double jointed knees here. See, so you got calf swivel. You can swivel at the calves. Everybody got out of articulation in the ankle, so you can swivel and everything. You can bend at the ankle. See, all good. Now every Spider-Man, you gotta know. Oh, look, he does drop down. Okay, but he does splits pretty good, so you can do a lot of posing. That's all about. But I'm gonna get into a little situation here later. well, I'm gonna think this is not gonna be a fun guy to play with. So that's pretty much it of this guy. I don't know if y'all wanna see the back again. There you go, see the back. And that is it of Spider-Man Beyond. Like, the figure itself, if we like don't look at the paint, like the body, it's a good body. Wait, hold on one sec, I think. Oh yeah, there you go. So he do got some bicep swivel. He just got work, you know, the new figure, so it's like it doesn't move. So he just got bicep swivel. So I almost forgot. Caught it this time, did not forget. But that is the Spider-Man Beyond. Let's get into Chasm. Now we got Chasm here. Very lackluster. Sometimes I feel like they should have scoped the spider symbol. I don't know why. They scoped this, though, feeling this. They scoped the head, but they couldn't be bothered to be scoping this big, giant, cool looking spider symbol, right? It could have made it like to have some type of glow effect, you know? So I feel like they dropped the ball. See the back? It looks cool though. Like I said, I love the costume design of this character. I love the costume design. So let's just get into what we got here. You can look up very far, that's good. You can look down very far. Awesome. Can bend that far back, well, down anyway, or forward. And that far back, that's as far as you can go. And he got bicep swivel, so you can work with it. Work it in, work it out. Come on, you got it. Ah, there you go. So, got the bicep swivel. Not bicep swivel. This is bicep swivel, so we got the bicep swivel here. Now double jointed elbows here. Look at this thing, see? So you got pins here, right? You'll think like, oh, okay, this should work, right? But then this happens, see? You got this black coming out, this purple. So I just don't know why they didn't just make this pinless. Just make them both pinless, you know? But you see, the pins work here because, you know, it's all black on black. So, you know, it works. But it just doesn't work on the arms. So, you can T-pose like that. You can do the Jean-Claude Van Damme's, which is awesome. You can kick that far. Yeah, there's also thigh cut, so you gotta have a thigh cut with these guys. Double jointed knees, of course you're gonna have that. He got calf swivel? Yes, he has calf swivel. You can also bend at the ankle. You got ankle swivel, so you can swivel the ankle. So you got all of that, but not much else, you know. You got those little web shooters here. You know, y'all gotta have the impact webbing. And that's pretty much it. Very lackluster. Love the costume though. But let's get to the big giant disappointment of this whole set. The accessories. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is all we get. This is all we get, guys.
Disappointed!
This is just for Chasm. That's it. Nothing else. No energy effects for his back. No energy effects for his feet. You know, he got showing all his energy effects everywhere. But we can't get like all the energy effects. He don't come with any hands, which you supposed to come with any Spider-Man figure. You gotta come with the wall crawling and flipping hands. Also the fist. But with Chasm case, he's a special case. He should have came with a little magic book. Should have came with the fruit that he was trying to free Peter Parker. He didn't come with that either. So I don't know why they gave him like lots of stuff. And then with our Spider-Man Beyond Ben Reilly here, we only got these two accessories. One wall crawling, one flipping. What am I gonna do with this? Right? Well, if he want a double flip, you know? Well, if he gonna wall crawl, he gotta use both his hands, but now he just gotta use one in hand. What, you want us to just use the other Spider-Man? Will it work? Will the color work? Cause y'all don't keep color consistency with the Spider-Man with the stripes on there. You don't only do it. But Ryan was saying that they couldn't do it because of the fact that it costs more. When you're doing these type of hand, it costs more to put paint on everything on there, right? I'll show a clip.
Sometimes, but with regard, so for apples to apples comparison, the Spider-Man Retro Wave 2023 versus 2024, the reason why it was hard for us to include all of the hands in the 2023 wave was because those characters had painted web lines all on their hands. So Ben Reilly, the other Ben Reilly Spider-Man, not Scarlet Spider, the Spider-Woman, those hands all needed a lot of deco.
Yeah.
And I know that point can sometimes get overlooked, but deco costs money when it comes to product development. And so when hands are decoed to do thwips, fists, and open hands, it's more challenging. For a wave like this where the hands are not painted, we can more easily include all of them. That's why Hollow's Eve comes with 2 sets of extra hands. That's why Ben Reilly Spider-Man can come with two alternate sets of hands. But we know that that's important to the fans, and we honestly do try our hardest to put them in when we can. The immediate reaction to when you see a new figure and you immediately are counting up, it's like, wait a minute, why does this only have 1 flip and 1 fist? It's not because we forgot. It's not because we didn't want to. It's just sort of how it had to be. But we hear you guys on that, and please rest assured that we try to where we can.
Really? You buy that?
So, with that being said, though, is he talking about a whole entire wave that they couldn't do it for, or just the one character? Because there were other waves that came with a lot more.
Well, what do you know?
Even though it's Spider-Man, it will sell, you know? It will sell. So when you do stuff like this, you know, it pisses people off. Like, nothing against you, Ryan. I'm pretty sure it's the company that, you know, that tells you what to do. And they saying you got to do this stuff. You probably don't want to, but you have to, right?
It's all bullshit. All of it.
This sucks, right? And then the prices is like $25 going to $30. And it's a Spider-Man. Why don't you just make it a deluxe then? You can make it a deluxe. I pay for a deluxe. I pay for other figures. You know, I pay for a lot of other expensive stuff. So they're like, why not just make them a deluxe then? But it's Spider-Man. People will eat up Spider-Man. I'm just saying Spider-Man, not like all the characters, not like the B and C list characters. I'm talking about like anything that's a Spider-Man, because Spider-Verse is very popular. They will eat it up.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
So I just don't know what was going on in you guys' minds at the time. Probably saving money, I don't know. But then you see the other waves, it wasn't like that. So I don't know. I think you should have came with more. I think you should probably do more research if you needed to get these characters correct. Cause I feel like you did Spider-Man Beyond dirty. So like editorial in the comic books is doing them dirty, Ben Reilly dirty. And I kind of want justice. Justice with Ben, everybody. Justice with Ben. Okay, so that's it. I went on like a little rant here. Because yeah, this is it. This is what we get. And it sucks. It's bullshit. But what can you do, right? What can you do? So now the thing that I wish they gave us was just some type of head accessory for these Spider-Man, because they didn't give us anything. I wish they did, because they could have gave us a different headpiece, than this. You can get some more up to date. Ben Reilly and Peter Parker, I think they both need updated like head scopes. So maybe in a future release, they'll give us a new head scope of Ben Reilly and Spider-Man. At least give Ben like the little blonde with the black side of his head, or brown. I don't know how you perceive it, like black or brown. But the blonde though, and give Peter a new look. They all need updated. Give him his slick, millionaire look. They need to change that. But let's change some heads, guys. Let's pop some heads off and see what it fit. There you go. Took some time to do that. Okay. Okay, there you go. So this is how Ben looks. So you can see it's good. It works. But it's time for update. But you see how that looks. But this body, and let's change the bodies. You can see it on Chasm. Like, dude, just to get this head, you gotta find that retro like carded. I think it was like an Avengers like type of like. It was like a retro like memberberry type card. I forget, I show it like on the side of something. I had a box look to get that Ben Reilly. I think that's going for a lot of money though. I don't know if it dropped yet, but you can see how this one looks. So the only way to get this head, that you have to like track that particular Scarlet Spider-Man down to get this. This is why I said I think they just need to do an updated head. So if you listen to Hasbro, give us an updated Ben Reilly and Peter head. They both need it. So you can see how that looks. Looks pretty cool, right? Alright, so you can probably try to have some type of emotional thing going on with Peter and Ben, you know. Cause they got some stuff going on that really shouldn't be going on. It should have been like easily fixed in Dark Web, but you know, here we are. So I know I feel like I'm a salty fan, but I just hate them screwing Ben over in toys and in comics. They don't need to do that. Please do better, guys. Please do better. That is it. So I guess size comparison time. And here's a Jada Toys Ryu stacking with our Chasm and our Spider-Man Beyond. Here's Storm Shadow standing next to Chasm and Spider-Man Beyond, so you can see how G.I. Joe fits in with the Marvel Legends if you want to do like a Marvel Universe with G.I. Joe. If y'all just curious how Mega Man X was standing next to Spider-Man for, you know, more Marvel vs. Capcom, here you have Fourth Armor X standing next to Chasm and Spider-Man Beyond. So there you go. Now I have my Chasm and Spider-Man Beyond standing. She's supposed to be Jean Grey, but she's like my makeshift Madeline Pryor. And Venom in the background, because you know that was a big part of Dark Web. So you know, it was a terrible story. Terrible story, but here they are. You can see how they all stacked with each other. So let's go on to the next size comparison. Wow, I have a little Spider-Man party going on here though, but that just looks so uncanny. You know, look at Spider-Man Beyond here. Look how big his eyes are, like he's shocked to see all these Spider-Man. And there's just, you know, you see these other Spider-Man, how they got the little smaller heads and stuff. That just look too big. That make his head look big. He look like a chibi. He made me think about Ultimate Spider-Man when they had a little chibi Spider-Man that always come out and do that little monkey sound. That's what it looks like he doing. But that's how they all stand. So the question of the day, which version of Ben do you like? You know, these all are not all Ben per se, but which costume of Ben did you like? Leave it on the comments below. And you know, his best costume is right here. Alright. On to the gripes. So guys, sad to say, this is like one of the worst Spider-Man I ever reviewed. Like more ways than one. You know, they give us nothing.
You get nothing. You lose.
Spider Beyond eyes look super weird to me. His head looks really big. So I'm just very disappointed. And then look at Chasm. Like look at Chasm. They just give us fist hands, right? And you know he got glow effect, but if you look at the comics, he got glow effects everywhere. It's like his hands, his shoulders, his feet, it's everywhere. He's glowing with this energy. And you telling me they couldn't give us no feet pegs to show off the energy? Or cause he got a hole in his back, why they didn't give us like a plug to put the energy on his back? Nothing. They just like, here, eat it. You know, consume it. You know, that's all they did. And of course, people that like Spider-Man, they're gonna buy it up. So I just don't get what Ryan was saying that, you know, that nobody like gonna buy all these Spider-Man figures because they gotta cut costs. So when they do the stripe fingers, you know, that they gotta like cut costs. But why does it matter cut costs? Everybody's just gonna buy a Spider-Man regardless. It could be a piece of shit and they'll still buy it and eat it. So
Shame.
next time, like I got nothing. Deal with Ryan's more Hasbro. Hasbro, listen to me please. Just give us more accessory with Spider-Man. He should always come with 2 wall crawling hands. He can come with a grabbing hand depending on what he's doing in that comic book that y'all, you know, looking up to do the toy. Come with whipping if he thwips. If he don't thwip, that's fine. If he does the little fist thing, that's fine. But come with 2 fists, 2 crawling hands, always thwipping, 2 thwipping.
Maybe spider webs.
And maybe, you know, if y'all gonna keep the color scheme going with red on red, right? With the stripes, maybe give Spider-Man some personality gestures, you know, pointing or joking, you know, the guns or something, you know, give him something showing off his personality, because Spider-Man's a very personality-like character. You don't see his face all the time. You see him smile, so he show it in his body language. So maybe get some accessories that works with that are ahead.
I remember one came with a pizza.
Yeah, that was a long time ago though. Yeah, something like that. Like smiling, got the mask half off or something, or his eyes doing like the up, like weird, like what are you doing type of thing. They can come with that. Make it a deluxe, right? Just do a deluxe. We'll buy it. We buy like stuff around $100 anyway. You look at SH Figure Art stuff. And y'all trying to creep to their level. You're trying to creep there, but getting us less, which is not cool. Cause if I had a choice between the two of y'all, and they had like that new Goku coming out, I get that Goku like that if y'all had the same price stuff. So just think that's something to think about, okay? This is Crab signing out. Please leave a like and subscribe. And also, again, which version of Spider-Man do you like out of the Ben Reillys? Leave it in the comment below. Until next time, guys, y'all be safe and be good. Bye.
Got my gown, I ain't go to class. I'd rather die before I come in last.